When it comes to competition, you live in the moment.
Attack! Attack!
So every pass, every catch, every goal is more critical than the next.
Throw it around confidently, fellas. Fire the passes. Fire your passes.
But for one special group of athletes, a bigger, more important battle looms.
You can only make it through the school if you do it for yourself. You're not going to do it for, your mom, your dad. You're not going to do it for the coach here or your coaches in high school or your friends. It's really got to be for yourself. So to make it through here, it's really got to be in you.
Here is West Point, where lacrosse players are also cadets, training to serve our nation as officers in the United States Army. How do you set out and sit their parents down on their living room couch and say, this is a good decision for your child?
Well, we know recruiting is the lifeblood of our program. So when I came here in 2006, I knew the importance of getting quality players, but more importantly, quality people. And it's not about the number of people who say no, it's just about finding the right people to say yes.
We definitely won't get the best recruits, but I think Coach will say it too, we get the right recruits.
But why would a great lacrosse player choose this road, this path, knowing what could come next?
The reputation that the school has is phenomenal, and other schools that we play absolutely know that, and it's almost like an immediate respect they have for us.
Nowski has been playing this high point position all day. He walks in on a shot and another save by Adam Fullerton.
There's no place that you'll reach your greatest potential more than you will here at the United States Military Academy.
Well, just by walking along campus here at West Point, you get a sense of prestige that you get at any military academy. But along with that prestige comes the sobering reality about what these players face after they graduate. Is it setting in about what you now have to do?
You know what it is? I'm getting ready to graduate. Talking to a bunch of old grads, knowing what's going on, in the world today, and that we're gonna have to serve, and we're getting ready. We're gonna go do a couple more months of training to learn our specific jobs in the Army, and then after that, we're gonna go to our units and be platoon leaders and lead the America's sons and daughters.
The team trains every day to try to be their best, but they know there's one day they have to be their best.
Navy's 365 days a year. I mean, it's absolute every single day, regardless of your next opponent, regardless of where you are in the season.
Mike Hanna running the field. Cross pass, shot, score! Justin Bachmeyer on the beautiful break, starting with Fullerton, and it's 1-0 Army.
You look around everywhere, it's always beat Navy, beat Navy.
And for the first time in 13 years, the Army Black Knights did beat Navy.
From their first win since 2003 against their arch rivals from Navy.
It was such a great thing to be a part of. I mean, for all of the seniors and the rest of the guys put so much effort into that game, and it was so nice to come out on top, that's for sure.
Harry Truman once said, it's amazing what you can accomplish if you do not care who gets the credit. That's this team.
We understand that we play lacrosse, but that's just a small part of the big picture.
Because the big picture is when these brothers become a band of brothers.
Every time we run out with the flag, and we have someone carry the flag out, and you come in, and our coach always talks about, remember what you're playing for. You're playing for yourselves, your team, the school, and the Army in general, and it's on the front of our chest. And sometimes you feel like you're playing for a bigger cause. When we beat Navy, I can't tell you how many people, officers, that were in the Army that have come back and they said, my whole unit was happy and everybody was happy. And they might not even know anything about lacrosse. They just see Army beating Navy. So you always have that in the back of your head that you're playing for something bigger than yourselves and even bigger than the school. You're playing for the whole Army.